If you've heard of Fort Collins, chances are you've heard of something about our downtown area. And what you might be wondering is what's the big deal with downtown Fort Collins? Today, I'm walking you through one of the most loved and recognized areas in all of Northern Colorado, downtown Fort Collins, also known as Old Town. So whether you're planning to visit, thinking about relocating, or just curious why the locals can't seem to get enough of this place, by the end of this video, you'll understand why downtown Fort Collins is such a strong pull for both newcomers and longtime residents alike. All right, let's get into it. One of the first things that people notice about downtown Fort Collins is how intentional and inviting the layout feels. The main stretch here that I'm walking on is College Avenue, and fun fact, this street actually inspired Main Street USA and Disney World. Along College Avenue and surrounding blocks, you'll find a mix of locally owned coffee shops, restaurants, and breweries, as well as boutique shopping, bars, offices, and small businesses. What really sets downtown apart is that it's not dominated by big chains, but is primarily locally owned. Most of these buildings date back to the late 1800s and early 1900s and have been thoughtfully preserved, giving the area a ton of character without feeling outdated. This is truly the heart of downtown. It's in a large open plaza with an outdoor stage, seasonal fountains, and surrounding patios where people gather throughout the day. It's slightly tucked away from traffic, but still central, which gives you a relaxed, inviting, fun feel. Downtown Fort Collins is also extremely walkable, bike-friendly, which plays a huge role in its appeal. Then just walk around to just about everything down here. One of the biggest misconceptions that I hear about Fort Collins is how things slow down in the winter. But downtown stays active year-round, from sunup to sundown. Even in the winter months, you'll see people grabbing coffee in the morning, meeting friends for lunch in the afternoon, or posting up at one of the many surrounding breweries in the evening. From November through February, downtown transforms with thousands of lights wrapped around the trees and the buildings and streets. The annual lighting ceremony draws thousands of locals and kicks off the holiday season. During this time, downtown also features ice sculpture contests, a free outdoor skating rink, horse-drawn carriages. It's festive, family-friendly, and one of those traditions that locals look forward to every year. When spring arrives, downtown Fort Collins really just comes alive. Outdoor patios fill up quickly as the weather warms up, flowers begin to line the streets, and Fort Collins farmers markets kick off with local produce, live music, and handmade goods. Spring is also when FOCO MX rolls into town, which is an awesome 2-day music festival featuring dozens of local bands performing throughout downtown venues. By summer, the downtown is in full swing. The city brings out massive planters filled with vibrant flowers and greenery, including the iconic giant banana plants you'll see on nearly every corner. These are actually kept alive year-round in greenhouses so that they can return each summer, which really just shows how much care goes into our downtown and making it nice for the residents here in Fort Collins. As you'll walk around, you'll notice local artwork everywhere, murals, painted utility boxes, and creative details that highlight Fort Collins' strong arts community. Downtown is also very family-friendly in the summer, offering interactive fountains where kids can cool off, a historic trolley that runs on the weekends, and constant community events and activities, including a Taste of Fort Collins, Bohemian Nights at New West Fest, weekly foodie walks, Old Town Car Show, Colorado's Brewers Festival, and a free outdoor concerts in Old Town Square. One of the most iconic events of the summer is Tour de Fat, which happens in late summer as a costumed themed bike parade that perfectly captures Fort Collins' quirky and bike-loving spirit and brings out thousands of local residents. Even heading into fall, you would think that things kind of slow down, but farmers markets continue through October, and events like FOCO Fall Fest, Pumpkins on Parade, keep downtown busy. If you are thinking about moving to Fort Collins for community or events, drop a comment below for all of the events that go on every single weekend. There is seriously something for everyone. So if you are interested in living in a place that with a never-ending lineup of events, let's chat because Fort Collins should be at the top of your list. The area is one of the most sought after areas in Fort Collins. The neighborhoods surrounding downtown are known for their tree-lined streets, strong sense of community, and historic charm. You'll find a mix of Victorian and craftsman-style homes, many of which have been thoughtfully while still maintaining their original character. These neighborhoods are some of the most desirable in Fort Collins because they offer incredible walkability, easy access to dining, coffee shops, and breweries, and they offer a lifestyle that blends urban convenience with a small town feel. Living downtown means that you can walk or bike to farmers markets, concerts, patio events without needing to plan your entire day around driving or parking. It's social, active, and incredibly welcoming. So whether you're thinking about relocating here or just visiting, it's easy to see why people fall in love with our downtown area and why so many people decide to call it home. If you're interested in making Fort Collins your next home, reach out. Me and my team would love to help you buy, sell, or invest in the area. Thanks so much again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.